everybody, it's Tom Gentile. Welcome to Tom's Trading Room. It is just after 4 o'clock here, East Coast time on Thursday. And want to go through one more time with you the earnings reports, as we have earnings coming out today for CF Industries and for Tesla. And so I wanted to show you kind of how I evaluate and quickly put on one of these Iron Condors as we approach the end of the day. So I looked at CF Industries. I did not like the reward-to-risk ratio on the short-term Iron Condors, but I got a completely different situation here with Tesla. So let's look at Tesla. We'll look at a Condor. We'll look at the trading plan. I'll show you how I put this in and what I use, and then we'll look at the markets as we move into the after hours. So first of all, looking at the Condor right now. As you see here, what I'm looking at is a Tesla Condor that involves the 1 week options, the week one options that are expiring in 2 days. So we're buying the November 262.5 calls. We are selling the November 257.5 calls. All right, on the put side, we're going to sell the November 207.5 puts and buy the November 202.5 puts. These are all options that expire in just 2 days. If you notice here, the call options we're selling are more expensive than the call options we're buying, and etc. Same thing on the put side. All of this together is an Iron Condor that will bring in $155. All right. Now the natural was actually $157. Okay, but I actually ended up getting filled at $155. I want to show you how I did that in just a moment. Again, we're looking here, $345 risk. $155 reward. Check this out, 44.93% max profit to max risk ratio. Down here, we see the graph. We see as we got close to close, we're right in the middle, and we created a Condor that was roughly, I want to say about 25 points. Is that 25 points above and 25 points below the current stock price? So we had roughly a 50-point trading range on this stock. The trade plans. All right. Now, we always use this, but we're going to go in and look at it. Under the trade plans, my entry rationale is a 24-hour Condor. We have technical stop losses at 107.5 if the stock were to get to that tomorrow morning, or 207.5 on the short put side, or 257.5 on the short call side. So if it goes up or it goes down and it hits any of these tomorrow, I'm going to get out of the trade. I don't have a technical profit target because I really need it to stay inside that range. 1 to 2% position size. Stop loss is going to be outside the short strikes. Profit target is going to be inside the short strikes. And then we have a 24-hour time stop on this trade. One more thing I'll show you is down here. Take a look at this probability. All right, the probability with 1 day left that this thing is going to actually be profitable is 99.93%. I don't want you to get too excited about that because a lot of, our software doesn't know that we've got an earnings report coming out that could spike this thing. All right. So marketwatch.com, where Tesla's earnings have been reported, they ended up losing 52 or 53 cents on estimate of 26 cents. So they lost more than they should have. But you would think that would be hurting the stock. But if you take a look here, the stock is actually doing quite well after hours. TSLA. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And you can see we're up $12.38. Now, as long as we remain below the $267.5 area, this should be good for our Iron Condor tomorrow morning when we open. Again, tomorrow morning is a brand new day, and we'll see what happens. But I wanted to put this together to show you guys, putting this Condor on and researching it 15 minutes before the close, which is what I did, using the tools. All right, the tools gave me very quickly what I wanted to do. Then I just flip over, I execute the trade on my platform, and then it's just a matter of waiting for the earnings to come out and looking at the reaction to earnings, and that's it. Now I'm going to dinner. You guys have a great afternoon, great evening, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me.